Hello, boys and girls. This is Voodoo Magic again, bringing you another game of MRJobe. This one also playing Stockfish 8. They had actually gone into Stockfish 8 and revamped the engine. They ran it on both GPUs and CPUs at the same time. In fact, they were using 5 CPUs and 10 GPUs to try to come up with some kind of strategy, some kind of power and aim in order to take out MRJobe. So we'll see. I'll let you see what happens and get your comments on what you think about it later or in the video post. So this is the first move by MRJobe. You know, he moves up and he takes the pawn, putting the king in check. He has to do something. So he takes it with the knight. Now that was a fairly decent move. MRJobe comes up and takes it with the queen. Now the queen comes up, attacking the queen, taking the queen, and now we see some other stuff happening. We see MRJobe coming up and attacking the knight, actually, taking the knight, sacrificing it. Does he take with this piece? Oh, he took with the piece that destroys his kingside castling rights, but he knew just as soon as he took this piece, MRJobe would come up with the attack right here. So let's see what happens next. MRJobe comes up with a really nice move of preparing this move right here. He takes it back because he doesn't like it. He says, "Yeah, get out of my way." Smart Alec. So let's see what happens now. MRJobe comes up to block the pawn move down. I see what he's doing. I see what he's doing. Do you? Yes. Oh, he already prepared for it. Okay. Queen comes up, snatches the bishop. Does he take it with the king, or does he take it with the rook? He comes up, preparing to castle. Of course he castles. Ooh, he takes the ability for him to come out this way in case the king gets trapped. Now MRJobe realizes that his bishop's in trouble, so he makes way for his bishop to come down. So what is he going to do at this point? It's hard to tell. I mean, I don't know. He swings the rook over to pin that bishop to the rook. Now the bishop can't really move anywhere. It's kind of sad. Attacking the rook. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. What's he going to do? Taking that pawn, gives himself an escape route. I see that. Really nice. I like it. Anyway, that's what happened so far. As you see, once again, he has his escape route. He makes sure he has these escape routes. He needs to really, it'd be really good right now for him to connect the rooks, and there he does. He connects the rooks. Oh wow, he is really struggling. Really, he's just starting. All he's doing is moving his king around, preparing to double his rooks. He'll probably come down with the pawn right now, I would assume, and attack this. Oh, what does he do? Bam. Of course, he has to retake it, and then of course MRJobe's going to come over with the rook and attack it again. Does he take, or does he get out of the way? He needs to keep his pieces, but he's not doing it. Now we have a queen, 2 knights, and a bishop versus a bishop. This game, as you can tell, as you'll know, is absolutely over. He's preparing to move his knight over here to attack here. And oh, look at that. He gets that bishop underway. Now MRJobe's just starting to pick off pawns. Stockfish doesn't know what to do at this point. I've never seen an engine so confused in my life. MRJobe swings the queen over. The pawns can only go straight. The bishop, what's he going to do? He can't go here. It's quite astounding. MRJobe moves up the pawn to protect the pawn. Comes up like I told you he was going to. He might move there, but no. He moves over for the check. Now we have a wonderful, wonderful situation. Now he's trying to go for stalemate, as you see, but he has to be very, very careful not to put him in stalemate. He has to keep with the pressure on the pieces. I hate those Mises to pieces. Let's see what he does now. That's what I was thinking. I think that's what I would have done. That's absolutely for sure. You just got to keep on checking him. Keep on a-checking. Keep on a-checking. That's what the song says. Check. Now he's in a kind of a precarious situation. He can only go back and forth between these two places. And I think that I know what's going to happen, because what MRJobe now needs to do is he actually needs to plant his knight right there to block this space, but he has to do it at just the right time. And he's doing it at just the right time. He has to come in actually with a check in order to do it. Because if he was right here and he came down, there would be a stalemate because he couldn't go up. See, if the knight were here and the king were there, the king wouldn't be able to go here, here, here. And the only place he could have gone was there, but the knight's blocking it. Now the knight comes in for a check. And it is about to be over. Boom! There you heard the ding, folks. You heard the ding. Once again, I don't know how to explain it. If you could leave in the comments what was the strategy of Stockfish 8, what was the strategy of MRJobe? Why is it that Stockfish didn't stand a chance? I mean, I looked the game all over several times, and it just looked like Stockfish was almost scared. But he's a computer program. There's absolutely no way he's scared. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed watching that, and I hope to see you all again very, very soon. Until then, bye-bye.